Good afternoon and welcome to episode 3 of Between Two Flags. Today we're joined by Frederick, occupational therapist, and physiotherapist Lowena. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Yes, thank you for coming. It's great to see you guys again. Appreciate it.
So if you want to start the interview by briefly explaining your role in the Rubens Centre.
Okay, as Frederick, I'm an occupational therapist. I mostly deal with those who are having special needs, maybe different disabilities, or those who have sustained some injuries, so that we can restore them back, maybe to work. Yes, such things.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, physiotherapist, the most important profession in a hospital. We deal with most people with disabilities and injuries. Mainly we deal with larger joints.
So, if I could ask you both why you actually decided to come and work at the Rubens Centre.
Okay.
Frederick, start with you.
Okay. Working at Rubens Centre, there is interdependency. Like when I'm working at Rubens Centre, by the end of the month, I'm being paid.
Mm-hmm.
So I also, through Rubens Centre, I earn a living. And also I decided to come to work at Rubens Centre in order to also to touch some lives, those who are living in slums. Yeah.
Yeah, Rubens Centre is a good place to be. First of all, when I saw the advert, I saw it's a Christian-based institution, and that's the one thing which provoked me to apply for a job here. Then I saw the setting. It's in a community where they really help those who are vulnerable, those who have low incomes, and yeah, that's my passion, at least to put smiles on people's faces, and above all, to earn a living too. So that's why.
Lowena, continuing on from that, how do you think your work, and Frederick as well, actually impacts the wider community, especially in an area like the Mukuru County? That's, a slum area and it's much more impoverished.
Yeah, Mukuru community, it's when you walk around, people are not so much well up. They have so many, it's in a slum. So in a slum, their income is very low. So they are not able to afford these services of rehabilitation in a setting of another hospital, maybe private, something of the sort. So here it's at least it's helping them because they are like being helped. They don't pay a lot of money to gain the services. So that's the most important thing that make me feel like we really help them, because they get the services at a very cheap price where they cannot get it at any other institution.
Just to add on the same, is that before Rubens Centre came to exist, in Kenya we have hospitals, but they are far away from Mukuru. So at the moment, those who are living within Mukuru slums, they can access Rubens Centre easily compared to other government hospitals far away. Yeah, so the services are closer to them. Yeah.
So it just gives accessibility.
Yes.
And just some context, I think, the price to utilise the services here is roughly $1.
Yes.
A consultation.
Roughly, $1 a session.
Like it's very accessible.
Yeah. And that's subsidised through the Rubens Centre?
It's subsidised.
So kind of going off that, why do you enjoy working at the Rubens Centre?
I really enjoy working at Rubens Centre because through Rubens Centre, at least I've gained some experience. I've come across different conditions within the slum setting which I had not met before. And also, I really enjoy working in Rubens Centre because I've had an opportunity to create awareness of my profession, which is occupational therapy, and also to create awareness of the disabilities that exist. Through that, it helps me to also to create awareness about disabilities, and also to manage the way the society relates to those who are having special needs or disabilities. In other words, it helps me also to help other people to manage stigma, all those who are having special needs.
Reduce the stigma
Yeah.
of disability.
Yeah, I guess he has talked a lot about that, and those are just the same things I could say. But what I like about working in Ruben Center most, because it has given me an opportunity to touch people's lives in one way or the other, maybe through treatment, through encouragement, and just to give them a limelight of what they should do, even if Mukuru was not here, at least to manage their lives and to take care of those people that are in their care.
Yeah, and Harry and I have both been in the room, and you're both strong personalities, and everyone enjoys bringing their kids in here, and it's not a stressful thing. You try and make it friendly, and I think that's a big part as well, right? You know, that parents becoming comfortable bringing their kids in. It's not a scary thing. It's something that has to be done for the greater good.
Yeah, normally when they come there, we don't give them room to sympathize with themselves, to feel that they are so vulnerable, to feel that they are somehow maybe cursed or asking themselves questions. We normally want them to feel lively, to feel this thing is here with us, but we can still manage it. We can still do greater things. These kids can still do greater things in life. So it's not the end of things. It's just to encourage them, give them a good environment to work with us, and that's it.
So what do you think is most urgently required for the physio and OT departments?
Okay, I think in OT and physio, I think we'll be still requiring so many things as time goes.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, we are a department under one roof.
Yeah.
I think even you people, you've joined us maybe for some hours. Like our room, it's not that
Big
it's
enough.
not big enough. It's not equipped. But even Rome was not built
In one day.
in one day. We go bit by bit. But in other words, we still need a lot. We need other equipments. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many clients do you think you serve in one day? And we'll check out where they work in a little bit, and you can see for yourself how kind of compact it is considering the amount of traffic you see.
Okay, averagely, handling that, let me start by saying, Rubens, the Mukuru slums, we really have so many who requires our services. So sometimes it normally forces us to go extra mile, at least just to
Serve them.
Like at the moment, in kids we are following at the moment, they're like 151.
Wow.
Yeah. Excluding the adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have quite a number of clients for others.
Okay, I'll talk about physiotherapy mostly. Like in physiotherapy, as I said, I normally get adults for physio most of the time, and that needs a lot of energy sometimes to do the exercises. The exercises. So what I'll feel that if I'm given, I'll appreciate most is this thing we call treadmill for exercises. That's one thing I'll really appreciate. Then I get some patients who have got spinal cord injuries. They can't use maybe their limbs most of the time, so they need to work on their upper limbs. If I get these hanging bars, I get tilt boards. Tilt boards, they help to weight bear on their limbs, so that they can get started on their therapy. Then we can have something we call a combined ultrasound machine. They help in innervation of the nerves and improve on the muscle tone to create strength in their muscles, so that with the exercises they can be able to walk some day. Yeah. And then Above all, there's this machine we call multi-gym machine.
Multi-gym
Yes, it's for both lower limbs and upper limbs.
for strengthening.
So, yeah, for strengthening. It will really help me.
So,
Fantastic.
so quite an extensive list of items that are pretty urgently required.
Yeah, no, I know these things are, all of them are important. All of them are important for rehabilitation, but there are those that we can say they are urgent.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can get them for us, like
We
soon
really
as
appreciate
today,
it, yeah.
then
It would be wonderful.
You can
It will be
improve.
wonderful.
You can
Yeah.
improve the care that you
it
offer
will be
to so many.
wonderful.
Alrighty, that just about wraps up this segment. Thank you, Frederick and Lowena. Appreciate it.
Thank you for
Lovely
having
to
us.
hear your words.
Thank you.
We'll take it over to the OT and physio room now,
Yeah.
where they can show us a little bit more about what they do and the room that they're working in. So thanks.
See you soon.